Period. Where are you? Where are you? Why are you not here yet? And I'm never late. I just knew like these pregnancies, these pregnancy day. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Bernally, and today we are gonna discuss how we found out that I was pregnant and how we told our families and just that geez. So please stay tuned and listen to our story. So first things first, I want to start off by saying that hubby and I were not actively trying or planning for a baby. We knew that babies and kids, yes, we have them somewhere in the plan. However, we didn't say this year or this time or what. We didn't do that. So I think we married, not I think, but we married for 3 years now. And I think people were starting to get tired of us. Yeah, just being the two of us. And a lot of people started asking us, they have been asking us, when is the baby coming? When is the baby coming? I don't even know why people are asking that. Why do people are struggling, guys? Anyway, so but for us, we have not been discussing even like pregnancy, getting pregnant, and things like that. I think it all started also when we would always go to our doctor, right? The GP, and I would get my prescription for the contraceptives. I was on the patch, right? So every time, I think ever since we were like 2 years, the doctor would always ask, are you guys not ready for a baby yet? Are you sure you guys don't want to make a baby? So she would always ask us, and I know it wasn't like a force. It also didn't come off as forcing. She just told us her story, and she was like, she got her firstborn when she was like quite older, and she was kind of just encouraging us to start our family when we are young and while we have energy and all those things. So she was always talking about the baby and when we went to her the last time for the repeat or for the prescription, she was like, this is the last prescription I'm writing you guys. She actually asked, how many years are you guys married now? And then when we said like 2 years or 2 years something months, whatever, she was like, this is the last prescription that I'm writing you guys. After this, I'm not writing you guys anymore prescriptions. And we were just like, whatever. We went about our lives. I went about our life, basically. So the doctor would like tell me that no, it takes time to even fall pregnant, so you guys should plan in advance, so that at least, she said, 3 months the contraceptives must work out of the body. In another 3 months you can try, and then so it will take you at least another 6 months before you get pregnant after you are on the patch, guys. So towards the end of the last batch of patch that the doctor prescribed, I was on my last patch, and hubby and I had a discussion on the way forward, because I was like, you know what, baby, this is the last box, and the doctor said she's not gonna write us any more prescriptions. And even though I know that we spoke about it very casually and the doctor was joking, obviously if we go back she will write it to us. I mean, why wouldn't she? But anyway, we had a discussion about it, and one of the discussions was, the discussion went like, why are we not having kids? Why are we not, when are we planning? Why are we not? That was basically the discussion. And we both raised our points and stuff. And one of the points were like finances, money, guys. Yes, I understand that you need to have kids when you're financially prepared for them. However, let me just switch on the light. However, we were also raised without a lot of money, or without money, basically. We were raised without money. And here we are grown, and not that that's, and I know times are a bit different right now than about 27 years ago, obviously. But you can't let money really be the reason why you're not gonna enjoy parenthood or have kids. And we are not in a position whereby we can't afford to have kids, right? I just felt like I wanted like a little bit more. But the thing is, I can't be narrow-minded like that. It's quite selfish. And yeah, so we had the discussion and we were like, you know what, we still have about 6 months from remembering what the doctor said, right? So we said like, no, we still have about 6 months until anything could happen, right? So let's let this be the last patch, and from there on we have 6 months, and then next year, yeah, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it doesn't, it's also fine. We are not gonna, we were okay with it, guys. The next month, last patch is in October, right? Birthday, my birthday. I remember that because it's my birthday month. Last patch was in October. November, I missed my period. Period, where are you? Where are you? Why are you not here yet? And I'm never late. I have a normal cycle, guys. I have a normal cycle. Where are you? And that's where I was like, here, I know something happened here. Something happened here. So my thing is, I didn't expect for anything to happen because firstly, I have endometriosis and hypothyroidism. And I'll do videos about those separately. But just a quick overview is that endometriosis is like when a tissue that's almost like the uterus lining is growing outside of the uterus. So that and hypothyroidism, which when your thyroid level or hormone is underactive. So it's a whole situation, right? And both of them can cause you to be infertile or can cause you to struggle with fertility. So I didn't expect, honestly, not that I was expecting to struggle, but I didn't expect to fall pregnant so easily. Firstly, because I have a 6 months window period. The doctor told me, right? And secondly, because of all these two other things. So in November, no period. I'm like, hubby, this will be bro. And early December, we're supposed to go to Cape Town. So we went to Cape Town. No, before we went to Cape Town, so I told my husband, okay, go get me a few prescriptions from the doctor, because I was like I was fluish as well. Get me a few prescriptions from the doctor, and then you also ask the doctor for prenatal medication because I was pregnant. That's what I told him. So he went to the doctor and then I told him in an SMS that he went to the doctor. He showed the doctor my SMS. I get a phone call from the doctor's office. Are you pregnant or are you not pregnant? I'm like, well, not that I'm aware of. That was my response. Like, not that I'm aware of, but I just knew, like, there's pregnancy there. So at that point, I'm like, not that I'm aware of and what, but I don't know what. So when my husband came home, he came home with a pregnancy test. The doctor gave him a pregnancy test. Okay. So I tested the next morning, And I think I have a video. I'll insert it if I find it. I knew it, but I was still nervous for it. So I tested and it was negative. I wasn't convinced. I was like, okay, at least I'll be enjoying in Cape Town, what. So I went to Cape Town. While we're in Cape Town, I experienced like cramping, you know, those spottings and cramping I experienced in Cape Town. And that's when I knew. I was like, one day, and it felt like almost like a light period pain with a little bit of spotting. And I realized immediately, this is spotting, this is okay, this is implantation. Is it implantation? It's happening. So I used to sit through those, like, you know, those pains sometimes come, like those cramps, and it's just like I used to do that. I didn't really take medication. I think I had Panado, and I took Panado because I was like playing safe, just in case, right? So after we came back from Cape Town, we went back to the doctor because now there's no period really, and there's cramping and there's spotting. So I went back to the doctor tested, and boom, it was a positive. So earlier when I tested, it was too early for the test to pick up, something like that. So when we went to the doctor for the test, and after we tested and it was positive, the doctor was like, you literally just came off the contraceptive, you have endometriosis, you have hypothyroidism, like you you are fertile. So those were her words, and I was just like, yeah, I was just praising God, honestly, because God restores. He's the one who decides how our journeys are. And even though you do have a certain condition, don't be discouraged. If you pray, if you trust in God, and don't overthink it, in His timing, trust me, He's gonna make it happen. So yeah, ever since then we knew I was pregnant, and we kept it to ourselves. There were people with dreams that came to us. I did not confirm or deny anything. Nothing. You will hear nothing from me, my dear. I did not say anything. And I think towards the 4th month, even our parents, nobody knew, right? Or we didn't tell them. Towards the end of the 4th month, that's when we told our parents. We were like, it was almost like a burden that you have, you know, when you have a secret, but you know, certain secrets you can't hide, like pregnancy, you can't hide it. So I was like, okay, for the first 3-4 months I was not showing, so I wasn't concerned. But when I started to realize that, okay, it's starting, something is, you know, the stomach is moving out now, like I'm starting to feel bloated, and now I look like I ate something and I'm full for the whole day, you know, that type of things. I was like, okay, no guys, I think Mr. Husband, we need to tell our parents. Or actually, he was just waiting for me to be ready to tell them, and then we were like, okay, no, let's tell them. And then we told them. My mother and my sister, I think they were the first people we went to, because we drove, and so we just took the route that would make sense. So my mom, my sister's house is first, and then my mother-in-law. So we went to my mother's house, and we made like a short video. I think if I find it, I'll put it in. And we made a short video, and we showed them. And I think we went there with the idea or the story of telling them that, no, we have a business plan or something that we want to discuss with you, and we discussed it, and And anyway, when we got there, I was like, okay, no, this is the business plan. And I took my phone and I showed them, my husband's phone, and I showed them the phone, and the video key that we made played, and they were so excited. They were so excited, jumping around, and then we moved on to my mother-in-law, and it was quite late, I think, by the time we got to our mother-in-law. I don't know if I have a video for that or I have images for that. I think so, but it was quite late because we left here late, and even the video with my mom is not clear. But anyway, we got there, and my mom does not have a grandchild, right? This is going to be her first grandchild. My mother-in-law already has one. So my mom has been waiting, guys. Like, that lady has been waiting. I mean, my mom is someone who has a degree in minding her own business, right? But there came a time where she would like ask funny questions. And there was this time when somebody said something about pregnancy. Yeah, asking me, so when is the child coming? Mother is getting old. And she jumped in and she was like, yeah, tell them, as if she's been wanting to tell me that. So I knew, shame, the lady really wants to have a grandchild. So she was very excited. My mother-in-law, there were times when my mother-in-law actually asked me if I was pregnant. And I also felt like there were times when I come to her house, she would always look at my tummy, and for the longest time she didn't see things. So I think she was like, yeah, she didn't bother me or bother us or ask any questions anymore. So we went to my mother-in-law's house, and her expression, she was quite I don't know, her expression was different to my mom's, obviously. We just showed her the video, and then she was like, oh, is it yours? We were like, yeah, it's ours, and what. And she's like, oh, congrats, and she was excited. She just showed it differently. Maybe because also she wasn't expecting it. Maybe, I don't know. But my mom has been waiting. I don't know if my mother-in-law has been waiting. So guys, that is how we told our family that we were pregnant. And after that, I think everyone else just started to find out. I also told my friend, my bestie, Salome. I told her, and I think everybody else just started seeing for themselves. I didn't go around telling people, oh, I'm pregnant or whatever. I didn't. I was like, you know what? People will see. If they ask, I'll confirm. My colleagues, on the other hand, they had a whole, it was so funny with them. My colleagues also just found out late. They were suspecting. And then I literally came to one of my colleagues like, okay, check if you think I'm pregnant. She checked and she did not see anything, guys. Like, she didn't see anything. And even the colleague that was like, no, when you're pregnant, I can detect pregnancy at whatever weeks. No. They all didn't know. They didn't know. Yeah. Somebody actually gave me a word for the baby. The person had a dream. And the dream was so, it's like profound, like to the gender and everything, like even the name that I have on my spirit. This person actually, when she told me the dream, and mind you, this person doesn't know I don't think she knows that I'm pregnant, unless she saw now. But when she told me, she definitely didn't know. We have not been in contact, nothing. And when she told me the dream, I was like, God was just confirming what I already knew. Even the name, like, I was just like, oh yeah. So I think those are one of the moments that I really love, just getting confirmation of things that things that you're not certain of. Because sometimes choosing a name and certain things, it can be really it's a back and forth. Like, my husband and I have names, and I don't want the name that he has sometimes. So it's a whole back and forth thing, and sometimes you just to know that whatever message that this person is giving you is quite in alignment with what is on your spirit. That is awesome. So that is how we found out that we're pregnant. It's actually, I'm pregnant, guys. I understand this notion of we are pregnant. Like, what does it even mean? Like, I'm pregnant, we are gonna have a baby, but I'm pregnant. So that's how we found out that I am pregnant, and that's how we told our family, our friends, and that's how people found out. So guys, that's all from me from this story time. This story is all over the place, but just bear with me. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please join me on my journey, and please share, like, and subscribe to my channel and become part of the family. Don't be left behind, and don't just be there and sitting and watching. Join. See you guys in the next video.